Alright, buckle up because this courtroom session is about to get intense. What starts as a routine landlord-tenant dispute quickly spirals into attitude checks, accusations, and some very testy exchanges. The first case on the docket, YPF 16, LLC versus Kiara Fleming, and we're talking about a staggering $4,298.39 in unpaid rent. Kiara claims she mailed in a rental assistance form, but the landlord's attorney says they never received it. Already, the tension is building. And then, the judge makes it crystal clear, no talking over each other in his courtroom. What happens next? Well, let's just say Kiara's tone lands her in serious trouble with the bench. This isn't just about money. This is about respect, procedure, and a ticking clock toward eviction. But that's just the first act. The next case will have its own drama, and the judge's patience is already wearing thin.
Court calls case of YPF 16 LLC versus Kiara Fleming.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. David Fantier on behalf of the plaintiff.
Your name?
Kiara Fleming.
All right. Where are we on this case?
Ms. Fleming has a balance of $4,298.39. She indicates that she mailed the rental assistance form to the court on Wednesday.
She mailed it on Wednesday?
Yeah, I didn't know. I couldn't really hear you, but I thought you said mail it in, so I mailed it in.
Well, it needs to
proof
be at
that
the court by
that I filled out an SIR with my tracking number and everything. I mean, an SER.
I don't have it. So.
Well, I sent it in.
Your Honor, I'll leave it up to the court what the court wants to do. I don't think her balance is $4,298.39. She's been on rapid rehousing with SOS paying their portion. She's never made a payment to my client. And I reached out, and from what she has said, so I reached out to SOS to see if they were going to be able to help her with the balance. What she indicated to
Anyways,
me was,
can I talk? They're not going to be able to help. They're not going to be able to help with
balance. Ma'am. Let him finish, and I will then hear from
I don't like him.
You want to know what? You don't try to overtalk me, because that will never happen.
That's fine.
Am I understood?
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to pass the matter. You go down, check your attitude, and then I'll call your case back.
And there it is, the breaking point. You can actually see the judge's patience snap in real time. Courtrooms are formal spaces, and when a litigant rolls their eyes or talks back, that's not just disrespect, it can impact how the judge views their credibility and cooperation. Here Kiara gets ordered out, and that's a big deal. Judges don't like disruptions, and in eviction cases, where emotions already run high, losing your composure can hurt your chances. But here's the real question, was Kiara just frustrated? Or was she actively trying to challenge the authority of the court? What do you think? Did the judge overreact, or was he right to shut it down immediately?
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Man, you about to piss me off. Come
on. Keep back talking. You better take that out of here. Oh, don't give me that look. Lee, get her out of my courtroom. Get her out of my courtroom. Court will pass that matter. Court does call the case of YPF 16 LLC versus Nakia Turner.
Your Honor, I'll wait for it.
That just messes up my whole day. Everybody else is going to have a hard time with me now. You know, I was in a good mood, and then it's just going to take one person. It just takes one person that just messed up my whole attitude. You know? Nakia Turner, parties have returned. Mr. Ventura, you were in the middle of your statement, sir.
Yes, her current balance is $4,123.39. Court costs of $175 for a total of $4,298.39. She's been in rapid rehousing where SOS has been paying her portion and she's supposed to pay the rest. She has never made a payment. I reached out to SOS. They tried to reach out to her, and it's my understanding that the rapid rehousing ends at the end of July. So in August, she's going to be responsible for the whole thing herself. She hasn't filed a rental assistance form. I don't think there's a tribal issue of fact. We would ask the court for a judgment.
All right, ma'am, what did you wish to say?
anyways, like I was saying, SOS was paying my rent for 3 months without me having to pay anything. Like I told Miss Terry through SOS that I ended up losing my job, and I wasn't able to pay nothing at the moment, and I'm just now getting a job, and I wasn't able to pay nothing until today.
This is where the second case with Nikia Turner starts to heat up. We learn she's been on a rapid rehousing program, meaning an outside agency. SOS has been covering part of her rent. She's just gotten a new job, and today she's ready to put $900 on the table. Now, $900 is nothing to sneeze at, but with a balance over $4,200, the math isn't adding up fast enough. Landlords and judges want to see a clear plan for catching up, not just a partial payment. And here's the kicker: timing matters. The court needs certainty about when and how the rest will be paid. Without that, even good faith payments might not stop a judgment.
But yeah, and I sent in my SER through the mail. I didn't know I had to come and actually bring it in. I don't have a car, so anytime I go anywhere, I have to get on a bus with my children. So I don't know if you're able to, if they bring the mail to y'all, but I definitely sent the SER to this courtroom with the judge with your name on it, Cedric Simpson.
Did
But SOS doesn't stop. She said that I already filled the paperwork out yesterday when she came. They pay August, but after August, I won't be getting no more help from SOS. But I reached out to Hawk. They're able to help, and I did do an SCR with my caseworker, and I have an appointment with my caseworker on Monday for help, so I can get help with my rent. And I'm able to pay altogether $900 today, but that's all I can afford.
Well, if we get to August 1st, then August rent is going to kick in, which means you're not going to be.
No, August rent is paid by her, by SOS.
I'm going to let you finish because I'm not going to be interrupted again.
I'm sorry.
So what else did you want to say?
That's all I had to say. That's what I said. It was already paid. August month is already paid. That's why she came over yesterday and I filled out the paperwork. So August month to be paid. After August, September, I won't be getting no help after August, is what I'm telling you.
If SOS pays in August what they paid in July, it would be $650 on a $1,300 apartment, which would mean she'd be responsible for the other $650.
That's not true.
But even without, let's assume that for the sake of argument that SOS is going to pay the whole thing. She still has a $4,200 balance. And I don't think there's any way that's going to be paid. And she hasn't filed the form, even though, the previous person heard you just fine last week when you said, we get it here within 5 days. It wasn't here within 5 days. We'd ask for a judgment today.
I did turn it in within 5 days. You said turn it in Wednesday, which I did turn it in Wednesday. And who is he to say that I won't have all of it paid? Like, you don't know that. I didn't know I can get as much help as I did until I reached out to all these companies. And I was unemployed for a while, which I just got a job. I just started working 3 weeks ago. So this is my first check. You have to wait 2 weeks in a hold to even get your first check.
Your Honor, I'm willing to extend the judgment, normally be the 28th. If we were to extend the judgment to August 4th.
There's no tribal issue for this court in regard to this case. I'll grant a judgment court possession with the redemption amount of the $4,298.39 with the.
And this is a critical ruling moment. The judge sets a hard deadline, August 4th, 2025. By then, Nikia must pay the full $4,298.39, not including August rent, to avoid losing possession. In legal terms, this is a redemption amount, giving her one final chance to make good before eviction moves forward. But notice the judge's strategy. By excluding August rent from the figure, he's actually giving Nikia a small break, making the target slightly more achievable. Still, the clock is ticking, and failure to meet that date means game over. It's a high-stakes countdown, and Nikia seems confident SOS will cover August. But confidence doesn't pay the judgment.
To issue August 4th, 2025. Thank you.
Can you tell me exactly what does that mean?
I just issued a judgment, the 429839. will need to be paid on or before August 4th of
Okay.
2025. I've done it that way because if I grant an adjournment in this case, quite frankly, whatever the dispute is with the August rent
Mhm.
would be added on to this figure, which I was trying to say earlier.
Yeah.
So it's a benefit that if you can find the funds to get this paid, you only have to pay this amount. Does not include anything for August.
Okay.
Right?
Well,
So you have to the 4th to get it paid.
yeah, but last thing I gotta say is that when I talked to my SOS worker, Miss Terry, our agreement was for her to pay the full amount because she know I'm not gonna be able to pay the full amount. The money that I have now is going to be towards to the money I already owe. So August is already gonna be paid. Like the full amount is gonna be paid, so I won't have to worry about August.
Maybe you're not hearing me.
I'm
I
hearing
just
what you
issued
said.
the judgment. I'm not dealing with August.
I know that. I'm just let you know for sure that's gonna be paid. That's all. But thank you. Have a nice one. Jesus. People with rules.
Won't stop.
Nope, doesn't work.
Just don't understand the assignment.
Real Properties versus Jason Mitchell.
So, here's the takeaway from today's drama. In both cases, we saw how critical it is to communicate clearly with the court, meet procedural deadlines, and maintain composure no matter how tense things get. Kiara's case showed us that attitude can sink your chances fast, while Nikki has highlighted the importance of hard deadlines and concrete payment plans. In eviction proceedings, judges are looking for certainty, and anything less can tip the scales toward possession. For the landlord, now I want to hear from you. Did the judge handle these cases fairly? Could either tenant have done something different to save their situation? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you found this breakdown as eye-opening as I did, hit that like button, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.